What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome to The Drop, which is a weekly series every single Monday right here on the YouTube channel, where I go through the top video game releases of the week and let you guys know what new games are coming out just in case you do want to pick up something new. And this week is a pretty big week, especially if you're an Xbox fan or especially if you're a fan of Bethesda games. You might want to pay attention to what I'm about to say next. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, we've got Rise of the Tomb Raider coming to the Xbox One and Xbox 360, and this game takes place after the events of the Tomb Raider that came out a couple of years ago and was recently re-released on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and pretty much after the events of the last game, Laura got back to society, and everyone thinks that she's crazy, and there's this company that's trying to cover up what actually happened to save their own skin, and it's just kind of a giant conspiracy. So Laura goes on a mission to Siberia to try and find the key to immortality, which is going to prove what she saw in the last game and prove to people that she's actually a genuine adventurer and not just some crazy lunatic that showed up on an island. So with this game, you'll actually be doing more tomb raiding than you did in the last ones. There are actually tombs that you will go in and raid just like a classic Tomb Raider game, and on top of that, you've got all of that good environmental interaction kind of stuff that we've come to know from this game over the past couple of years, in addition to a pretty interesting sounding story. And this is one of Microsoft's headlining titles of 2015. Even though it will probably go multi-platform in the next couple of years, they're still really proud to have it, and I'm sure that means that this game is definitely worth playing, and the last one wasn't too bad itself. So if you're looking for a new adventure game to try out this week, you might want to check out Rise of the Tomb Raider, which again is coming out exclusively this week to the Xbox One and Xbox 360. So next up, we've got StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void coming out on the PC, and you are Hierarch Artanis, whose world was taken over a few years ago, and he is now gathered an armada to go take it back, but there is an ancient evil threatening the entire universe, and so you pretty much just have to unite factions and try and take down this greater force, as opposed to just enacting your vengeance right out. So if this sounds like something you would be interested in, this one is going to run you $39.99 for the base game, and then $59.99 for a little bit more than that. You get the special edition of the game that doesn't really come with anything that you should write home about, but it's still an option if you do choose to go that way. And this is one of Blizzard's headlining titles. You know, they pretty much got StarCraft, Warcraft, Diablo, and Hearthstone now, I suppose, and Overwatch, which I was talking about in yesterday's video, or last weekend's video, so you can check that out if you want. But this is one that they take a lot of pride in, and I'm sure that Legacy of the Void is going to be a welcome addition to the franchise. Finally, last but not least, you've got the game that tons of people have been anticipating for many, many years, which is, of course, Fallout 4, and it's coming out on the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, and I'm probably going to get this thing on the PC. But so in Fallout 4, you are the sole survivor after this nuclear apocalypse of Vault 111, which is pretty much this underground bunker, so to speak, and you've just been awoken, or you've just come out of the underground world, and you now get to explore the wasteland around Boston, which is in America. It's kind of in the top right hand corner. I'll throw a map up there if you'd like to see it, but looks like a great game. Aesthetically, people are saying that it doesn't look as good as some games that are coming out these days, but Bethesda games have never been primarily about the way it looks. It looks fine. Let's just come down to that. The game looks okay. The gameplay looks absolutely incredible. There are hundreds of perks for you to customize your character down to the very nitty-gritty. You can really get the kind of character that you really want. You can customize it using this special kind of system where you can allocate certain kinds of attributes to your character to make him a character that you want to play as. And in general, there's just so much customization and so many different ways to play the game that the amount of time you can put into this thing is pretty much endless. I mean, you can go about doing stuff in many, many different ways. You pretty much just have a blank slate, a clean canvas, so to speak, and you take your controller or your keyboard and mouse and you just paint whatever picture of Fallout 4 you want, because that's pretty much what you're getting with this game. So the standard edition of the game is $59.99, and then if you want the season pass with all the DLC that's going to come out for it, you can dish out another $29.99. Or if you are looking for a console bundle, there's actually an Xbox One bundle which comes with a 1TB console and Fallout 4 for $3.99, and I'm sure that you can find some other deals that kind of combine other games with that console bundle. But if you do buy the game on Xbox One, you get Fallout 3 as a digital download for free whenever they open up that backwards compatibility sometime this week. So that is a plus if you want to get it on a console. Personally, like I said, I'm probably going to be buying this one on my PC, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Fallout 4 looks like it's a very potential Game of the Year candidate, at least for me it is, and a ton of people have been looking forward to this one for a very long time, so this is definitely one you want to keep your eye out for. If you're not going to get it this week, you might want to consider getting it sometime later in the year, perhaps for Christmas or whenever there is a price drop if you're that kind of person. So there you guys have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like down below and comment what games you are going to be picking up this week. Are you a huge fan of Fallout 4? Do you think that Rise of the Tomb Raider is going to be one of the best Xbox One games to date? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel or you've never seen any of my other videos, be sure to head over there and check out some of my other content, because I do upload new stuff like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week. So there's always something new on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I can't wait to play Fallout 4, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.